What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Bobby with Ned, and I'm back again with another lit reaction video. Let's get into this video. It's part two to Erica Mena Gets Fired from Love and Hip Hop. Uh, we're gonna listen. We're gonna hear what Spice has to say, and then she's gonna get on live with Tamar Braxton, and I got some things to say about last night's um show. Uh, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and we're gonna get off into it. But first, y'all, we going forward with the giveaway, but I'm gonna make it a fall giveaway. But I need y'all to get in the comments and tell me what if y'all following me on Instagram, on Snapchat, on TikTok, on Facebook. Let me know. And I still have yet to do a Facebook page for my YouTube, but I will make a separate page. But for the meantime, in between time, y'all can go to my Instagram. Um, I may accept y'all on my personal page, but I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be doing that. But I will be doing a Facebook YouTube page. So, and I'll let y'all know that's coming soon. But yeah, we're gonna do part two to this video, and then we're gonna get off into some Krishan and Krishan Jr. and Blueface news. We gonna chop it up because I feel like he's a narcissist. He has narcissist behavior. He's financially abusive. He's abusive physically, mentally, and emotionally. He manipulated her. He's trying to turn it around on her. Yeah, we gonna get off into it, okay? Today is reckoning day, cause I'm finna I'm finna do some wrecking ball stuff, and I might go off the hinge, but I'm gonna try to pull myself back up by the bootstraps, because when I tell y'all, baby, this Blueface, he getting on my nerves, and his mama too. Y'all know. See, I'm from Dallas, and we believe in keeping it real, keeping it raw, and being classy too. We classy ratchet down here. Some of us can be, and some of us can be just ratchet. But I believe in it having a little class to it when I talk, because I don't want to always come off like y'all. But he rubbing me the wrong way on this social media, and I try not to take it personally. But I have a daughter, and if you did my daughter like you doing Krishan, man, I'd have to come after you with everything fiber in my being. Because that one right there, that little chocolate girl right there, that's my heart. And the way you doing this, baby, and this young lady, she not a baby, but yeah, that's somebody's daughter. That's somebody's baby girl. My baby girl. I, you know, account. Yeah, that part of it. Cause right now, the way I'm feeling, I can run you over with a wrecking ball right now. Just whoop, and not laugh about it, but just be like, dude, you deserve it. You deserve it. And contrary to proper belief, the dime you had on your arm, which is Krishan, that two piece you got over there, that two piece with no pepper and no biscuit, she two pieces and two small pieces at that. Yeah, that part, she can't hold a candle to Krishan. I'm gonna keep it real, and if I'm gonna keep it real, I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna stand on it 100% over here. Anyway, let's get right off into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I've done so. So let's get straight off into this. What Spice had to say.
feel free to let me know, because I'm going to open back the comment section and I really want to hear from you guys, because I personally believe that this is a big thing within our community. It's a big thing where I don't remember if it's 2018 I did colorism. I painted my face white to protest because I realized, so it's like a prediction. I realized that people prefer a lighter color and they would pick up for someone of a lighter color over my dark skin any given day, because there is colorism within our black community. And no matter how you want to look on it, if I look like this, let me show you, because I make sure I save it in my phone. If I looked like this, then some of the black people who are commenting that it's okay would not be saying what they are saying. You can play hypocrite with yourself if you want. You can hide the fact if you want. But this is just the truth. If I looked like this on the screen, then the whole ball game would have changed. Because some of the black people who are commenting, and especially some of them who are a lighter skin, who have never experienced racism, maybe because they have a lighter complexion, have the most to say. Oh, it's okay because a son was mentioned, when this son has been mentioned multiple times from multiple people. You gotta make it make sense. Like me say, I'm not afraid for us to have this reasoning, but me just want to make it make sense. I want it make sense to me, so I don't feel, stupid as a black woman. Only to realize that even though you guys feel like, because I said the son doesn't like you, it still does not deter from the fact that she made the racist comments and slurs that she did. It not change the fact, say she said what she said. So, me a Jamaican, so sometimes my accent just overtake everything. So sometimes I have to just think before me talk so I can speak English properly, so I can articulate myself so that you guys can understand. My point is, what I'm trying to say is, even if I triggered her, does that deter from the fact that she made the racist comments? Because some of you is talking about, oh, she only said blue monkey. She called me a monkey. She also said blue monkey, but she still was escalating and saying other things. And she also was making monkey sounds. Why are you acting like you didn't see none of that or hear none of that? That's really what gets me with some of our people. Because no one act like we don't see or don't hear anything else but the fact that I said something to trigger her. Now let's talk about what Uno said trigger her. This has been said to her before. This has been said to her before. Somebody bring up, oh, go take care of your son, because it's evident. We talk about this all the time. She herself, there's videos out there when she's talking about, what happened at the reunion. There's videos out there with she and Stevie J. There's videos out there with she and Scrappy. This is not something new. So why now I become a monkey for repeating it? Y'all don't find it weird, funny? No, okay. Because y'all, some of y'all, not everyone, some black people is trying to justify it. They said, I need to take accountability. Okay. Let's say, for example, I take accountability and said, I triggered her. Are you guys now saying, if I say, I triggered something in her to, get angry. That's why she made the racist slurs. So then it's okay to experience racism as long as someone is triggered. Is that the new way now that's the new thing in society now? That's the 2023 way. I'm just asking a question, and I'll be happy to discuss it with anyone. And let me just say it again, because like me say, me a Jamaican, so sometimes my accent off. But let me ask again. Are you guys saying the fact that I triggered her, as you guys say, does that mean it's okay to experience racism as long as you were triggered or as long as you are angry? We're all in this together, so I'm just asking questions, and I'm not being, ignorant. I'm not playing victim, and I am taking full accountability because you said, I experienced the racism because I triggered her. So is that a new thing now in 2023? It's okay to receive racism as long as you're angry? I'm just asking. So feel free to let me know, because I'm going to open back the comment section, and I really want to hear from you guys, because I personally believe that this is a big thing within our community. It's a big thing where I don't remember if it's 2018, I did colorism. I painted my face white to protest because I realized, so it's like a prediction. I realized that people prefer a lighter color, and they would pick up for someone of a lighter color over my dark skin any given day, because there is colorism within our black community. And no matter how no one look on it, if I look like this, let me show you, because I make sure to save it in my phone. If I looked like this, then some of the black people who are commenting that it's okay would not be saying what they are saying. You can play hypocrite with yourself if you want. You can hide the fact if you want. But this is just the truth. If I looked like this on the screen, then the whole ball game would have changed. Because some of the black people who are commenting, and especially some of them who are a lighter skin, who have never experienced racism, maybe because they have a lighter complexion, have the most to say. Oh, it's okay because a son was mentioned, when this son has been mentioned multiple times from multiple people. You gotta make it make sense. Like me say, I'm not afraid for us to have this reasoning, but me just want to make it make sense. I want it make sense to me, so I don't feel, stupid as a black woman. Only to realize that even though you guys feel like because I said the son doesn't like you, it still does not deter from the fact that she made the racist comments and slurs that she did. It not change the fact, say she said what she said. So, me a Jamaican, so sometimes my accent just overtake everything. So sometimes I have to just think before me talk so I can speak English properly, so I can articulate myself so that you guys can understand. My point is, what I'm trying to say is, even if I triggered her, does that deter from the fact that she made the racist comments? Because some of you is talking about, oh, she only said blue monkey. She called me a monkey. She also called said blue monkey.
Let's get off into it, y'all. We got a comment down below on everything she just said. Here we go. And I get it. She believes 100% that MENA's derogatory sentiments toward her were racism. Also believes that if she was light skinned, she would receive more support from the black community. Listen, I'm a tad lighter than her, maybe a shade two down from her, a reddish brown. I took out my mom and my dad mixed together. They made a reddish brown. My sister is me and my brother had the same skin tone. My sister and they're the middle children. I'm on the end. My brother that's deceased, he was the oldest. My second brother to my oldest brother, they're the two middle kids, and I'm on the end. My sister is before me. My sister is after my brother that's still living. My brother that passed again, he's the firstborn. So the two on the very ends were taken after my mom's skin tone. Just a mixture. Now his we don't have the same dad, but he still took after my mom's skin tone. So if their dad was dark, then that's what it was. So that being said, I'm still I still consider myself a darker tone too. I'm a shade two down from her. Like I said, I've been called a lot of derogatory things in my lifetime. And I hear Spice. And I want everybody else to hear her. She's right. Everybody's going to her defense like, oh, she was triggered. Oh, this is a triggering moment. No. Because if it were a woman of a different color, not our color, and you get what I'm saying, a Caucasian woman, we'd be saying, hang the B, hang up, hang the H, hang up. She wrong. She wrong. We'd be screaming Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, whatever. We'd be saying that. So right now, the way I'm getting it is that now everybody's trying to flock to her side. There is no right or wrong in this. She was wrong she said she take accountability for saying that your child does not like you. She said she was going to take accountability, but it's already been out there. You've done things. You did things on air. You got into it with a whole nother woman or women. You've gotten into heated arguments and you said heated things. Even with seeing when you were trying to be with her and still be with other, she wasn't having that. She didn't want your kind of toxic in her life. All I'm saying is she was wrong. Period. You're a black woman, and when I say that baby girl, you got a little black. Y'all look at this picture. Look at this picture. Look, okay, the two of them on the side. We know now that's uh Spice. The She's with the blonde hair and the blue. Erica is on the end, and she's got the dark black hair or whatever color their hair is. It looks black. But if you look at Erica, she could literally pass. If she didn't open up her mouth, she could literally pass as a black woman. I don't know if it's the makeup, color, or whatever, but she identifies with black. And I made this point that Fat Joe said the same thing. He said, because I'm Latino, everybody think I'm not black, but I am black. There is black in our blood. When I looked it up and I told y'all in the first video, both equal, and I looked it up and it said Tino, it said African American, it said Spanish, it said so many. They're a melting pot. So she's from the Caribbean, and you are too. Your dad is Dominican, your mom is Puerto Rican. So in there is a lot of black. You can look at this lady and tell that she's black. Got a little black in her. Maybe more black on in the genes that she's thinking, but you never would have said the things that you said. You know what I'm saying? That was wrong, you know. And then let's get to some comments. Because this one right here stands out to me. And I'm only going to read two, and I might not read all of them, but we're going to read two. Spice, this is just hilarious underscore official. Spice Babe. Shorty said you should have died 5 times, and we stuck on monkey. So she's a racist for that, but not for saying the NIGGA. Every chance she gets, make sense. That's all I'm saying. Both of y'all asses were wrong. Both of y'all behinds were wrong. But to be fired behind monkey and not wishing death on someone who was almost close to death is crazy. Okay, she did get fired for everything because she kept going. Had she to just stopped that blue monkey or the sounds, they probably would have been like, okay, Erica tripping, you know. And then she probably would have still been, we just never know. But this girl had said so much. And then we want to go to her side. I can't get down with that. I can't condone it. You young people, Jess Hilarious is younger than me. Uh, she is way younger than me. I'm 48, but she is way younger than me. Way younger. She's way younger. And I just feel like we giving her a pass. We are giving this woman a pass. And why are we giving her a pass? You know, I'm not gonna give someone a pass that, to be honest, yeah, nah, I can't and I won't. I'm not gonna give this woman a pass. Yeah, yeah. I'm 20 years older than her. And that should give you an idea of how old she is. Yeah, I'm old enough to be her mama or auntie, you know. Yeah, my daughter is 3 years younger than her. 4 years younger. My bad. 4 years younger than her. This baby, you don't get it. I just was talking to one of my fellow YouTubers, TikTokers on her page, and she's saying the same thing. She's sent to me. Shout out to Schoolboy, uh, the YouTuber, TikToker. Uh, I don't get it. I don't understand why people are not holding her accountable for everything that she said, not just the monkey, the die. I saying dead, wishing death upon somebody 5 times over. I cannot get down with that. I will not get down with that. I will never be okay with somebody wishing somebody had died several times over. I get it. I understand, but I won't receive that. I don't receive none of the BS. I don't understand because this woman, she's been given multiple chances, even against her own counterpart, who is, and I'm talking about Sin Santana, who is a Latino woman too, when she acted up on her. when she's acted up on several people over rich dollars. Let's keep it real. When she acted up and tried to, provoke Stevie J, she's done a lot, y'all. And I can't get down with that and you and saying that she shouldn't have been. Scrappy, you're a black man. You're a black man. Now, Rich Dollars, I don't know if he's black and Latino. He got the curly hair. I think he is mixture. Um, but I don't see it. Don't Nothing sits well with me with this, because it's like saying it's okay for these people, as long as they think that it's okay, they gonna keep doing this. They gonna keep on. Okay, so he's right behind me. Uh, I don't believe it though. Anyway, I don't believe it though. But okay. Um, I just feel like it's a problem. We saying it's okay. We are saying that what she was called was wrong. Wasn't wrong. Y'all negating the fact that this woman, we were called these derogatory things. We were sold like pieces of meat. Like, and they were calling us these names. So I can't get down with it. I can't get down with someone that's supposed to be loving the black community. Like, she's supposed to love our black men, let our black men lay pipe in her, and then she go and she say some stuff like this and got black kids. Like, make that ish make sense to me, y'all. And we thinking it's okay, y'all. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And this person right here, I am Miss Handesize. These names, y'all, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna read this one and then I'm gonna move on. I think we all have to be mindful of what we say when we are on a platform. It's hard as F though. But I have to agree that you say anything about my kids, you're going to be much more than an animal. But this isn't her first time directing it to a black woman. So I'm straggling the fence. We gotta stop speaking on people's kids, but also we should be held accountable. Can we all can we all must get along? She meant to say, can we all get along? Listen, shout out to I am Shandice. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I am Shandice. I'm Shandis. Shandicite. I don't know. Anyway, indecisive or something, y'all. Y'all can go see it. It's on site. Shout out to on site for the updates. Cause they own it over there. But I agree with this young lady. I agree wholeheartedly. We have to stop it, because what she said was wrong. You probably will be more than something with, but the child of God with me about my child. You be everything but the child of God when saying something. But the derogatory things that she said toward this woman was wrong. The death, it just took me out. And for people like Rich Dollar, Scrappy, and all these men going hard for her, stop going hard for her. Stop going. Y'all need to stop going hard for her. Hold her at her her behind it accountable, because we are not black monkeys. We are black human beings. We have been put down for over 400 years, and we're still going on because we doing this against our own people. Y'all, I'm gonna go to the next, cause yeah, I'm very heated, and I'm very heated about this. So we're gonna go on and we're gonna listen to this.
See it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that, right?
That's what I got from it.
Everybody knows. Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me, because I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
But you know how you said your job is to comment on what is being talked about?
Yeah.
My job in love and hip hop is to talk about what is happening at a certain situation, and that was what was being talked about.
But I'm not negating that, Spice. I'm not negating that, and I'm not disagreeing with that.
I did not say anything bad about her son, which
Oh,
was, how you came out to say,
oh,
or anybody say anything about my son. I did not say anything bad about Erica's son.
Okay, but you can't take that with Tamar. You gotta take that with Mona and her people.
No,
because I didn't do that.
No,
I'm supposed to say I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that, right?
That's what I got from it.
Everybody knows. Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me, because I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
But you know how you said your job is to comment on what is being talked about?
Yeah.
My job in love and hip hop is to talk about what is happening at a certain situation, and that was what was being talked about.
But I'm not negating that, Spice. I'm not negating that, and I'm not disagreeing with that.
I did not say anything bad about her son, which was, how you came out to say, or anybody say anything about my son. I did not say anything bad about Erica's son.
Okay, but you can't take that with Tamar. You gotta take that with Mona and her people.
No,
because I didn't do that.
No,
I'm supposed to say I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that, right?
That's what I got from it.
Everybody knows. Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me, because I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
But you know how you said your job is to comment on what is being talked about?
Yeah.
My job in love and hip hop is to talk about what is happening at a certain situation, and that was what was being talked about.
But I'm not negating that, Spice. I'm not negating that, and I'm not disagreeing with that.
I did not say anything bad about her son, which was, how you came out to say, or anybody say anything about my son. I did not say anything bad about Erica's son.
Okay, but you can't take that with Tamar. You gotta take that with Mona and her people.
No,
because I didn't do that.
No,
I'm supposed to say I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that, right?
That's what I got from it.
Everybody knows. Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me, because I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
But you know how you said your job is to comment on what is being talked about?
Yeah.
My job in love and hip hop is to talk about what is happening at a certain situation, and that was what was being talked about.
But I'm not negating that, Spice. I'm not negating that, and I'm not disagreeing with that.
I did not say anything bad about her son, which was, how you came out to say, or anybody say anything about my son. I did not say anything bad about Erica's son.
Okay, but you can't take that with Tamar. You gotta take that with Mona and her people.
No,
because I didn't do that. I'm supposed to say I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that, right?
That's what I got from it.
Everybody knows. Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me, because because I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
Okay. Now, y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I love me some Tamar Braxton. What I wish, though, is for her to sometimes be mute on some of the things that she says. We are sitting up here, we're agreeing about the same thing. It sounds like to me she's agreeing with the same thing. But she does not know how to stop. And then she tries to um I'm choosing my words wisely because I don't want this to come back to bite me. Tamar tries to come and clear up matters. Just like with the whole Candy thing. Y'all in the same arena of music, and then you get with people like these fake people that was cool with Candy and they not no more. That's the kind of fakeism that I don't like. And she comes out very fake sometimes. And for me, and don't get me wrong, love me some Toni Braxton. Grew up on, I'm like I said, I'm 48 years old. I grew up on Toni Braxton. I grew up on her. I just now started and realized, when Breast and Family Values, Ali's sisters start coming out, and we start seeing her family more, and we start seeing that, oh, they were in the background the whole time, and we just never really knew because they never were up close and personal until now. So my thing is, and rest in peace to her sister, uh, because she was down home. She was really, really, she was one of them sisters. And I had to say that, but because I loved her sister so much, and sometimes it hurt just to say her name because, oh baby, I miss that lady. She was so funny to me. But yeah, and Tamar is the same. But Tamar gets in her, she gets in her bag and she says these comments. And sometimes, you can't, y'all, everybody. And she jumped on the bandwagon too. She did on Dish Nation. And she jumped on the bandwagon, was like what she said, because we know. I have a child too. I don't want nobody saying nothing that my child don't like me. I roll my eyes at people that say that. Because I know that my child loves me unconditionally. Now, we might have some knockdown, drag outs, arguments, and whatnot. We never fought. Unless it was me whooping her butt. But we've never fought. If people be wanting her, leave me alone. I'm a disabled mother. Everybody knows that. But if somebody said something against my child, yes, I'm gonna be heated. I'm gonna be very upset. But I'm not gonna be like, you blue monkey. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say you black monkey. I'm not gonna say nothing like that. I'm not gonna make noises. I'm not gonna do these type of things because I know my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, my aunties, my uncles, my great aunties, my daddy's mother and father, they mama and daddy, they mama and daddy. You know what I'm saying? Went through the struggle. So I'm not finna sit up here and let this go by without us not having a conversation. We got to have these hard conversations, guys, because at the end of the day, I was just saying that about the whole, we need to go back to the classrooms. These 20 something year old, these kids coming out now, the kids that came out before them, the kids that came out before them, the kids that came out before them, you know, they needed to have the structure in the classrooms that we did. We have no more common sense thinkers coming out. Cause if you 20 to 28, 30, late 30s, if you in your teens and you coming out of school and these kids that's after them, if they not learning the same way we was learning, it's a problem. We had roots off in the classroom. I can remember my English teacher giving us Shakespeare, Lady Macbeth, um, um, we had to read Julius Caesar. We had to do all this reading, plays. They had the books, the thick books down here in Texas. The English books where they had plays in them. We don't have that anymore. We don't have that anymore, y'all. They took TV situations out of the classroom. Why? Because they don't want us to learn. We need to be teaching our kids about roots in the next generation. I learned stuff like that. Hey, great the book, the story of Great Expectations. I remember all these things because that's the kind of teaching that was brought to me. I might have didn't like it, but I had to learn it. And these kids are not being taught. They not being taught. They not being taught. I mean, I got to keep it real. What are we teaching these kids? They not learning about Amistad. They not learning. They look at the movie, but they don't understand 12 Years a Slave. They don't understand The Woman Called Moses. They don't understand uh the movie Cicely Tyson was in. Just 1 second, I'm looking up something, y'all. Okay, the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. That's the one I was thinking of. They don't know the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman, where she wanted to go and just drink out of the same fountain as the white people. They don't know. That's the reason why all they know is this social media ish. I got background in all of this that I just called out. I read everything. I take it personally because I'm 48 years old and I'm still saying the same thing. Our kids don't get to read the type of things that we read back in the day, y'all. We not understanding. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They don't know a thing. When we gonna get that understood? They don't understand that our forefathers and that came over from Africa was sold like pieces of meat, and our mothers and their babies. Go back. It also goes back to, have they seen Rosewood? Where the girl said, the woman said, nigga, nigga, right, me. Yeah, yeah, that part. As y'all say, that part. You youngins. I don't understand, guys. Like, make it make sense. We got people like Just Hilarious, Rich Dollars, Lil Scrappy, these young up Scrappy not that young, but he is. I don't even think he knocking at 40 yet. Maybe knocking just a little bit. But I'm just saying, I can't get down with that. In this girl's mama, daddy, her people. I'm talking about Tamar. Talking about Tamar. Like, you should know. Why are you taking up for this woman that said these things? You're a black woman. Your sister is a black woman. She's been said things too. All your sisters are black women. Why are you standing your mother? You're not gonna let your mother be called a monkey. You're not gonna let your sisters be called monkeys. Cause I'm telling you, with that sister that was keep saying God rest her soul, if she was here, she'd have been saying, "Oh heck no, we're not having that. No, sis, that's wrong." And she probably would have said the same thing to you, Tay Moy. You need to be quiet. You need hush. Come on, Tay Tay, hush. Because that's not right. It wasn't right for her to say what she said, yes, but to take it to that derogatory place where she took it to was dirty, disgusting, low down, and out outright egregious. So y'all, I'm looking forward to the last two episodes. We gonna see. We know Bambi and Sierra had stuff to say. Um, at the dinner in the Bahamas, I wasn't too happy about, the speech Sierra tried to say. Then get back to the house, and or get the next day say the things that she was saying. I would have did this and I said this, and just bumping her gums, and Bambi, you was another one. Y'all wrong. Y'all youngsters, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. So we I just wish that they would bring back, uh if not, get a DVD player for every classroom. We need to sit black people down and show them their culture again. They taking so much out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that,
I
right?
That's what
think
I
that's the
got from
same
it.
thing, yeah.
And
Her saying monkey, that's racist.
It is.
It is racist, and you are used to calling black people monkeys. Period.
Okay, but
Spice should have knocked all your teeth out.
Okay, so let's play devil's advocate, right? Isn't all bets off when somebody come for your kids? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not watching nothing I say out my mouth, okay? You tell me my son don't love me, I'm going for your neck, okay? Period.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean she's racist, it just means that's the first thing that came to her mind to defend herself.
Yeah. Her saying monkey, that's racist.
It is.
It is racist, and you are used to calling black people monkeys. Period.
Okay, but
Spice should have knocked all your teeth out.
Okay, so let's play devil's advocate, right? Isn't all bets off when somebody come for your kids? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not watching nothing I say out my mouth, okay? You tell me my son don't love me, I'm going for your neck, okay? Period. Yeah. That doesn't mean she's racist, it just means that's the first thing that came to her mind to defend herself.
Yeah. Her saying
You know, I'm gonna put it to you like this. Whether if she said something about, she did not say that the child did not love her. She said the child does not like her. And people need to understand there's a difference between like and love. You can love your parent, but you don't have to like them. I happen to have did both. Love and like my mama. Now, a lot of people will say I love my mama, but I don't like her actions. That's what I feel like Spice meant. He don't like his mama actions. What she do on these shows to get seen. And I think the young man is 16 years old. Back in the day, he was younger. He was way younger. So I think for me, if they was to tap him for the show now, I think he would understand. Cause he wouldn't be, that of age to be on a show like that. But if they did tap him because he was a rapper or singer or something like that, then he probably would be saying, I see why my mama was the way she was, But you cannot put the two in the same category. She did not say that. And see, ain't our bets off when you say, no, our bets are not off. That does not give you a reason to call somebody a monkey. I'm sorry. Tamar Braxton. That does not give you, your mama would say the same thing. I'm not coming for you like that. I'm going to come at you in a much classier way and say, well, baby, he may not like me, but he sure love me. That's all she had to say, calmly. Cause see, that's how I would have came. That's class. Let's bring this down. Let's have some class. Because my son got people probably watching this show. His people, probably his friends, and they gonna see his mama act out. So instead of her saying that, she took it to the next limit. And then his friends probably like, dang, dog, your mama called old girl a blue monkey, a monkey. What's up with your mama? Don't she know if he having any kind of upbringing and people teaching him, he know that the issue was wrong. That's wrong. And we trying to jump on the back. Y'all, comment down below what y'all feel. I'm gonna read one more. I'm gonna read this from Super Scent, and we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna call it an evening, afternoon. Erica was flat out wrong, and she's racist. That's understood. But I'm not understanding how Spice don't see she was wrong for what she said. We don't know the relationship between Erica and her son. We don't know if it's stressing her or how she deals with whatever is going on between her and her son. So to say her son doesn't like her could have been super triggering for her. She knew that, and that's why she said it. Speaking on a parent relationship with a child is flat out wrong. We know Erica wrong as you know what. Don't matter if she mad or not, but Spice was wrong too. We already siding with Spice, but don't play victim either. Again, this woman is not playing victim. And she said that I believe she said she was wrong. She said she, even if she was to take accountability, it still wouldn't negate the fact that it wouldn't negate the fact that this woman still called her a blue monkey, and she wished her dead 5 times over, and she did the monkey signs. So we can stop with that. I agree with what Super said. They both was wrong. Call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. We know what was said, and we taking her side. But to say that that's triggering, that's not gonna trigger everybody. You know, we know how to handle things. If you know how to take yourself down and hold yourself accountable for what you're about to say, she did not hold herself accountable for what she was saying. She waited to say, I blacked out. You didn't black out. You black out all the time. Every time she get into it with somebody, she blacks out. I'm sick of it. So y'all can say, I'm sick of it. This woman, that's why Mona fired her butt. Because every time she does this, she say, I blacked out, Mona. Oh, I blacked out. Now, girl, you ain't black out. You knew what you was saying. You knew what you were saying. You said it several times. You knew it. That's just the end of discussion. And if triggering is saying your child don't like you, then you got some you need to go get counseling with your son. I'm sorry. You as a parent need to go get counseling because it's some but I've been saying Erica needed counseling. Me and my daughter both said she needs counseling. She needed not be on this show because it's triggering. These people will say things to get you out of character. She needed to have went home, did her little movies, and only filmed. If she wanted to be on there, she could have filmed a little bit of what she was doing and filmed with her friends, her real friends, the friends that's taking up for you and ish. Then that's what I would have did. I wouldn't have been on there full time. I would have did some scenes with my babies, my baby daddy, whatever, and then I wouldn't even put him in it. But what I'm not gonna do is sit up here and say it's okay when it's not. So, I don't know. We gonna continue to continue to comment down below on both videos. This has been part 2 of Erica Mena getting fired behind the allegations allegedly. But it's you have to say that because you don't want nobody to come back and hit you with a strike or anything. But shout out to On-Site for the clips on Dish Nation and Tamar Braxton and Jesse Wu. So in their comments, yeah, we need to take this back. I really feel like we need if the teachers are not teaching our history, we need to go back and get these old movies, dig these old books out, dig these, go to the archives, get with these I Have a Dream speeches by Martin Luther King, get with Malcolm X, get some material, read it. Go to these museums in Atlanta, Georgia. Uh, what's the college that they just came from? They have a museum down there too. Go to the museum where they keeping the hotel, the setup where Martin Luther King was killed at in Nashville. Y'all, we gotta go do these things because we need to teach our kids. That's what I'm doing. I'm booking trips this summer so I could teach my grandkids. I'm going because I haven't been, but I want them to know you don't let nobody call my little grandbabies. They dark like they mama. And I'll be dang if I sit up here and let somebody call them out their name, you little monkey, and it's a black woman or a Latino woman. Know what you not gonna do? It's called a child of God, a monkey. So I'm very disappointed in all these people and they black people trying to come to her defense. No. And Super Cent, I get it. They were both wrong, but the most wrongest person out of this is Erica. And they holding her accountable. So this is my word. I stand on it. Anybody got something to say? Comment down below. We can talk about it like grown adults. At the I'll be talking to y'all in the next video. Until then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I've done so. Peace, y'all. I'm out.